Politics. It's not always interesting, but sometimes...
You're dead, mate. You're dead.
No, you're not. That looks amazing. Well, it looks good, but when you're shredding, you're like, I want something perfect. There we go. Is that okay? No, that's hideous. Oh, I have an idea.
I'm back, baby.
I was just having fun. If you were to look at my videos, you wouldn't say I'm very fat, other than the last few pounds, which have decided to collectively stay on my face. It would surprise you that it hasn't always been like this. In fact, I used to look like this. Yeah, I used to be 120 kilos, or 265 pounds. Right now, I can proudly say to be 85 kilos, or 187 pounds. I look like this now. It is not perfect, I know. I could have lost 4 or 5 pounds extra. But I've been shredding since August of last year, so I'm done with shredding, and I am officially bulking now. Still, this, compared to this, is a very big difference. I was always a fat kid. Thankfully, I was never really bullied, or I simply ignored any bad comment thrown in my direction. How I was never bullied is to this day a mystery to me, since I wasn't just a fat kid. My voice was that of a 6-year-old girl for a very long time.
Why is this quality so bad? Or I can't just... sad.
How old do you think I was here? 11? 12? I was 16. 16!
What? What the fuck?
It gets even worse. My voice, I am not kidding, was like this until my 18th birthday. You heard me right. My 18th birthday. 18. At that point, honestly, I thought my voice would never change. Thankfully, the gods compensated me for this with the wonderful instrument of a voice I now possess. Oh yeah, baby. Life in high school was actually easy. I had friends, somehow, whom I played video games with. Other than that, I did some homework, made some essays, and, oh yeah, I went to the supermarket after school every day to get food. Here is how every day after school went for me. I got some food, I went home, and I started watching some show. That was life to me. However, when I turned 18, I knew I had to change something. I started trying to lose weight, but couldn't get a good grip on the whole eating less thing, because I was addicted and I was a fat bitch. That is when the picture from the intro happened. I had a lowered voice, but you could still measure the circumference of my face using pi. If I didn't eat the pie. This all changed when I took a trip to Denmark in the fall of 2019. 2 of my friends and I went for a week just for the fun of it. We were young, so everything was on a budget, but I can honestly say that we did not eat healthy. We also moved a lot there. We went for hikes, visited towns and villages, and went to beaches. The morning after we got back home, I stepped on the scale, expecting to be heavier or at least equally heavy. To my ultimate surprise, I had lost a whole 6 pounds in 1 week. Probably lots of water weight, but still it meant something to me. At that point, something snapped. Something changed in my habits. I saw this weight loss as a great start to losing weight, and I started moving more. This is when the first big weight loss began. I moved more, paid attention to my calories, and went to the gym. In August 2020, I had gone from 265 pounds to 205. A staggering 60-pound loss. The gym hadn't really worked, since I didn't really know what protein did at the time, but I kept going for the hell of it. I wasn't as fat anymore, but due to the lack of knowledge, I hadn't gotten a lot of muscle either. I looked skinny fat. I stayed at 205 pounds for a while, until I learned a bit more about protein and bodybuilding. I started bulking. Maybe not the best choice, but I wanted to. And yeah, I did take the bulk a bit too far. But all in all, I didn't mind. I had gotten a fair bit of muscle. And a bit of fat. In the fall of 2021, I had climbed back to 260 pounds. But I was much more muscular. That's when the second cut started. And I can tell you, it took a long time. This was the big final race. I also started smoking weed during this time, and since weed gave me the munchies and I already loved food, it slowed me down a lot. From October 2021 to August 2023, I did a sort of half maintain, half shred thing. I did learn a lot in that time. cardio, calories, protein, alcohol, creatine, the whole 9 yards. After another amazing holiday with friends in August 2023, I decided to go for the final cut. And we move from that point to this point. Here we are. This is not my peak physique, not yet. I would have to shred even more, but like I said, I'm done with shredding. So this is it. And yes, in 5 years I could have gotten a whole lot more muscle. I could have done things a lot more efficiently. But I can safely say I've improved a lot. And the mental challenge was a lot harder than the physical one.